How could this manager come out and say that he can take positives from 10 men, bro? We never had a shot on target, yeah. Outside of the penalty, yeah, which you can't even count. They keeping about to make a save, bro. Talking about we dictated the game, bro. Bro, we didn't have a touch of the ball when we had 10 men. Like, what is this guy actually talking about, bro? Like, that don't even make no sense, fam. And you know what the mad thing is, yeah? I thought it wasn't a red card. I thought it wasn't a red card at all. However, when I watched some of the ESPN stuff and they're talking about what the laws are and what the laws are. Do you know what I mean? And they said anything that endangers an opponent, yeah, and it's dangerous, yeah, it's classed as a red card now. So by the letter of the law, it's a red card, isn't it? However,
Go on.
for me, it ain't a red. But if they're saying this is the new rules, and even it doesn't matter if it's clumsy, it doesn't matter about intent, it doesn't matter about any of them things. If it's just a red across the board, if you do something dangerous, then it's a red card. Cool, that's the new rules, isn't it? So based on the new rules, it's a red card. For me, it's not a red, innit? But I don't make the laws, innit? The laws are dumb. The laws are made by people that don't play football, and they are enforced by people that don't play football. So this is where you get dumb laws like that. Just like the handball penalty that we got, it wasn't a penalty. It wasn't a penalty. Harry Maguire headed the ball onto his own hand, yeah, and then it hit the other player's hand after, bro. Like how the fuck is that a penalty? It's not.
Because they give the Harry Maguire one, they have to give that one. That's where they've set themselves up. Because I said it. I said if the Harry Maguire one's a penalty, that's a penalty. In regards to the Rashford one, it's
but Maguire could have had two. Because remember, McTominay played one against his hand like 2 minutes into the game.
Yeah, 2 minutes into the game, and that's
and it wasn't given.
Yeah, they need to clear up the laws, but we know officials, in particular in the Premier League, not so much the Champions League, are inconsistent, and that's where I stand with Rashford. Once you show all studs, you are running the risk. Like I said, do I think it was malicious? Do I think there was aggressive intent? Absolutely not. But once he stepped on my man's, he stepped on it's above his ankle. You know what I'm saying? It's like above his ankle.
It was a high challenge.
It's a high challenge. It's reckless. You don't need. I see what he's trying to do. He's trying to shield the ball. As soon as I seen the VAR the first time round when they replayed, I said that's a red card. They're gonna give that. We've seen these challenges all season long be given. Whether we think whether we think it's a red card or it's not. Don't give VAR and the officials a decision to make. Because if Rashford doesn't do that, we probably win the game. And we're probably having a whole different conversation here. However, it's not solely on Rashford that we lost that game, because we shouldn't just crumble in the manner in which
but also we say probably. There is no guarantee that we don't lose that game anyway.
Yeah. That's why I said
there's no guarantee, because the thing is, United have shown, whenever there's any sort of adversity, they can't overcome it.
Yeah,
so what happens if it's 2-0 half-time? And then they score 5 minutes into the second half. Well, bro, we capitulate anyway.
We could capitulate.
We capitulate anyway. Do you know what I mean? Because losing a player doesn't affect how you defend. Like, it doesn't. It more so affects you attacking wise. Defensively, it doesn't really affect you, bro. Because no team really defends with 11 players, bro. They don't. Look at Man City. Erling Haaland don't defend, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't defend. So let's not pretend that teams are defending with 11 players. They're not. Like, a lot of the time, teams are defending with 8 man most of the time. The front three don't really defend. Wide players aren't coming back and helping their fullbacks, really. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're not. Like, stop pretending. Like, all of these things, like, it's harder to score goals from an attacking transitional sense, because if you lose a forward, there's not going to be someone occupying a certain area. But defensively, it doesn't change that much. And that's why we saw Liverpool against Tottenham, they over half an hour. Tottenham couldn't break them down.
It was a last minute. What's it called? It was a last
minute. Last minute. It was an OG, like 96th minute or something like that, bro. Do you know what I mean? Liverpool held on with 2 players missing, because defending doesn't really get affected that much. It's the attacking. It's I don't want to attack, because then we lose the defensive structure, because that's where the gaps are formed when you attack. When you defend, there's no gaps. So all of this nonsense, about like we dominated the game and that. No, we didn't, bruv. What are you talking about? That man had about 20 shots.
Yeah, we dominated the first 42 minutes. We dominated up until the Rashford red card, and that's why I don't want to hear about robbery, because even with 10 men, we're still good enough to go and win that game. Yeah. Actually, let me scratch that. We still have enough quality out there.
We should be winning that game. Yeah, even 2-0 is a big cushion, Bro, what, to defend for 45 minutes? You can't do that.
2-0. And the
on,
thing
bruv.
is that is crazy is they did everything in their power still more to give us that game. Because even them attack, it's not like they carved us apart multiple times with the extra man. We gave them the goals. Look at that third goal we conceded. Wan-Bissaka jogging out. I'm saying block the cross. Run out,
Yeah.
man. Even if he
Yeah, he doesn't
sprints
get
out
out
to
quick
him,
enough.
does not, even if he sprints out to him and then the man goes past him because his momentum is there, then that's when the second wave is supposed to be on its way. Dalot sleeping on the back post. Again, basics. That's nothing to do with 10 men. That's just not closing down a cross and not tracking your runner. Simple, but we've been making these individual errors all season long, and it's crazy that a lot of the players who made errors in these games are players who should not be playing. Like when we were 3-2 up, and Bruno plays the pass into Scott McTominay in the box. Either Bruno's
Bruv,
got
you
to play
played
a
it
lighter
on.
pass.
Nah. It's all on Bruno, bruv. Like
Yo, go on.
you've got to play the pass into the path of the player running in. You don't play the ball into them, bro. Like that doesn't make sense. You play it into their path because they're running
with too much pace.
If a player's running this way, you play the ball into their path so they can meet it. You don't play the ball into them while they're running. The ball was under Scott's feet because Bruno played it backwards instead of playing it across.
He played it with too much pace, but here's why do I put the vast majority of the blame on Bruno? Yes, but then again, it comes down to the way we concede goals, and there'll be individual errors. Even if one mistake is worse than the other, still don't make the second mistake. Should Bruno have played a better ball? Absolutely. But McTominay, you're running into the box. Why are you shooting first time? Take a touch. There is no need.
Yeah, maybe he thought that he never had it. Maybe he never knew that he had time to take a touch. Do you know what I mean? Who knows?
And again, this comes back to awareness because guarantee, all right, we'll use it. A player, I'm not a fan. We'll use Martial as an example. Martial's running onto that. He takes a touch.
Yeah, of course he does. But
he takes a touch.
He trusts himself though, innit? With the ball at his feet.
Your
Scott
decision making, as much as the pass was bad from Bruno, people, to everyone watching right now. Yes, the pass wasn't good. But again, one mistake doesn't make the other mistake okay. Is it more to blame on Bruno? Yes. But McTominay, you are 3 in the box. We are 3-2 up with 10 men. You score that, we win the game. And the thing is, McTominay, you know Bruno. We know his weight of pass is not good. We watch it week in, week out, sometimes twice a week. You're in training with him. You know weight of pass is not his thing. Again, decision making, like the Rashford tackle, like the Bruno pass, like Scott McTominay not taking a touch, like Wan-Bissaka not going out to the cross, like Dalot at the back stick. The list goes on. I've just listed 5 or 6 basics. That's just basic football. And just like clockwork as well, Manchester United lose ownership news. You know what I'm saying? Water's wet.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, innit? You know this nonsense. The man always putting these things out, to try and kind of, I don't know what they're trying to do. If they're trying to try and like up the mood or whatever. Sir Jim Ratcliffe plans to be in charge of football side next week. He's aiming to be calling the shots. Bruv, the window don't open till January, so there's nothing these man can do anyway. So who cares what you do now, bro? It's November, bruv. We're out of everything by then. Dave Brailsford will be in charge of Ratcliffe's team and is likely to be a significant figure in decisions about Ten Hag's future. Bruv, man, I don't care about this Brailsford youth blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Who cares, bruv? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, man don't really care, bro. Man said, what do you think about Varane's mistake? My theory is he did it on purpose. As professional as he is, definitely for F this because of his feud with Ten Hag. Big up Aaron. Hey, bro, Varane signed out, bro. You could see it
every time, man.
You could see it, bro. You could see it. You see, if you lot watch, if you watch the warm up, like not even the warm up when he's coming on the pitch, he walks straight past the manager, doesn't even acknowledge him, grabs his gloves. Grabs his gloves. The manager tries to talk to him. He just walked straight past him, went to the assistant, ignored him completely, bro. And then he came on the pitch and looked completely disinterested.
Yeah. He did have a shocker. He wasn't the only one, but yes, he had a shocker. But
I don't blame him though. Do you know what I mean? I don't blame him at all, bro. Like at the end of the day, he's got to do his job in it, like, and go out there. He could have easily said, "Nah, not coming on, bruv." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think he wasn't trying. I think he just had a bad game.
No, I don't think he had a bad game. I think he just can't be asked. Like, do you know what I mean? I'll be honest. I think he can't be asked, bro, and I don't blame him. Do you know what I mean? Because you're out there, you've been brought on to replace Johnny Evans, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a joke thing. It's like, bro, I just can't be bothered. Like, I get it. I completely understand it. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, I always say this. Like, people are saying Varane's a bum, well, one person anyway. Varane wasn't a bum last season. when him and Lissandro, yeah, were dominating at the back, he wasn't a bum. But he's a bum this season, just like Casemiro is a bum this season. A lot of people are bums this season that weren't bums last season, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And you know why that is? It's because of the manager. That's why, fam. Who cares? Do you know what I mean? Like, man don't really care about the opinion of man that don't know ball, blood. It's not even...
Players have bad games, people.
Bro, but it's not even had a bad game, bro. Because you know what it is with football
I'm saying
fans,
in general, when in
football fans, football fans are up there with some of the dumbest people walking the planet. And the reason why I say this is that they don't understand that football is a job. They don't understand it. The same way I had to break it down to these men that, yo, Marcus Rashford going out and celebrating his birthday is not a crime in any other job.
Agreed.
If he was a bin man, bruv, even if you were the prime minister of the United Kingdom, bruv, going out to celebrate your birthday is not a crime, bruv. You could be the prime minister of this country, bro. We could be going into a war, bruv. Man had lockdown. People are staying in the house and that, bro. But we had MPs going to link their side things, bro, when man was supposed to be in lockdown. Rashford can't go and celebrate his own birthday because Man United are playing rubbish and maybe he's not playing well. So what? Because you're not performing well at work, yeah, your whole life has to go to a complete standstill. Do you know how moronic that is, bruv? That don't make no sense. And when I tell you, football fans are so dumb, yeah, they think that if they were in a job where they could not stand their manager and they were getting disrespected, their man are going to go to work and put in the same effort. How does that even work, bro? How does that work, bro?
That makes no sense.
Bruv, if you're getting violated at work by your manager, if you're getting undervalued, and you know that this is some bull, you are not going in there with mad vim and still performing at the level. Bro, why? You don't own the company that you're working for. Why do you care, bruv? You don't. And it's the same as a footballer. That's the reason why Sancho's happy to sit out and watch the whole building burn down.
Yeah.
Because he don't own the club, and this manager's a pussy. Yo.
I said that about Sancho in regards to, as much as people were not happy with the resolution, and while people were unhappy with the resolution, them two were happy about it. Sancho and Ten Hag were fine with what transpired because they said nothing after it, after the initial issue. But the reason why people, like you said, people think your whole life should stop when Rashford's not performing at work, because for a lot of fans, and it is kind of sad, that football is their life.
Yeah, well,
for a lot of fans.
But they need a better life then. You know them ones there? That's all I'm saying. They need a better life.
There's nothing wrong, as poor as his form has been, there's nothing wrong with him going out and
exactly,
and celebrating his birthday. Absolutely.
And he shouldn't be apologizing, and he shouldn't be punished for it either. Do you know what I mean? And also, if Varane's getting blatantly disrespected at work, because there's no football pundit and there's no football fan that knows anything about the game that genuinely believes that Rafa Varane is not in our best two centre backs in the team.
He's our best centre back. People just getting onto him, but
he's our best centre back. So
I've said this.
So, with that being said, the fact that this brother was not used in the Manchester derby, he was fit, and he's been playing second fiddle to Johnny Evans. He's blatantly been disrespected by this manager. Why should he be happy to be there? Why should he go to work and then put in 100% effort? Bro, I don't want to be here. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just showing up because it's professional to turn up. I don't want to be here.
Which I get. If that's the case, if he does indeed feel that way, I would hear that.
Bro, I don't want to be here.
I understand why he feels that way. He does. But people are going to go over the top about his performances because he wasn't good. And that's just what people are going to do. Because Varane's still a quality centre back. I don't let one bad game.
The guy can play, innit? But at the end of the day, like any other human being, as soon as I saw him going to get his gloves and that, coming on the pitch, I wasn't expecting a colossal performance from him because he looked vexed, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Even when he came on the pitch, Onana ran over to him, was trying to chat to him, and his facial expression didn't even change, bro. He just looked like he weren't even interested in anything that was going on, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
He's probably annoyed like the rest of us.
yeah, that's what I mean. He's thinking, bro, the disrespect, bro. Like, how am I not starting this? This was a must-win game, you know. Out of all three of the games, I said before the game, I said this is the must-win. And it's very, very telling, yeah, that in a must-win game for Manchester United away to Copenhagen, yeah, this manager didn't start none of his signings apart from Rasmus.
Yeah, because Mount was on the bench.
Mount was on the bench.
Amrabat
was on the bench. And then Anthony was on the bench. And Regulon
on the bench. Yeah, this manager's cooked. Yeah, he's done.
This manager is finished, bro. Imagine in a must-win game, yeah, you don't play any of the players that you brought in apart from Rasmus, bro. The only one. Do you know what I mean? That's crazy. That tells you everything you need to know about this manager. And this is why he doesn't deserve time. He doesn't deserve more money. He needs to be sacked. Anyone making excuses for this manager are either on the payroll, yeah, or they're just thick. One or the other. Do you know what I'm saying? This is one or the other.
I think I think emotions as well. I think that's what ties into it. People are emotional, and that's one thing I've realized. People are very much emotionally invested, and they'll let emotions cloud their logic looking at it. Because if you just if you was not a Manchester United supporter and you was looking at it from the outside, looking in from and supporting another club, you'd say he should be sacked. Nowhere else. You mentioned other jobs. Nowhere else apart from football, even though it is completely different possession, can you underperform for so long and get away with it? Like, how are you underperforming for this long and there's no signs of turning it around? This group we should get out of. The teams we're facing are not good. In particular, Copenhagen. Like I said, they did everything in their power to give us this game. And we messed it up.
Bro, they started so badly, yeah. I couldn't believe it. I never thought at home they would start so passively.
Again, but you know what that is, though, Rants? They're not a good side.
They're not a good side. And I said that we should have won 4-0 in the first leg. And then the second leg was looking like, yeah, we could have done a 4-0 thing. And then, bro, we end up losing 4-3 and everyone's complaining about the red card. Even with the red card, we still should have patterned these, man.
Because we're 2-0 up. Again, have some bottle, have some steel, have some heart. And stand up and go, all right, let's just get a clean sheet. Hey, big up to Rums every single time, my G Rums. But yeah, like have some, that's what it is. That's why I don't hear about the red card. People were saying that to me yesterday. Oh, you're a real one, because I've seen other United content creators and other United fans talking about we got robbed. I don't complain. I'm not hearing about referees. If we were playing Real Madrid and we lose that fast, we lose to because we have 10 men. I look at it and go, they have quality. That can happen. Copenhagen, none of their goals were any good. That tells you they scored 4 goals. None of the goals they scored were any good. None of the chances they created was due to their quality. They didn't carve us apart. They didn't carve us apart. What are we talking about? It wasn't no 1-2s and slick football and you go, yo, great. Fantastic. And then even the manager you're looking to use, we're trying to have an outlet, use the pace on the break. Why is Palestri not getting on the pitch?